thank you for joining me. Today is Trad Tuesday, Traditional Tuesday, and this one is completely fascinating. This guy, Peter Pringle, is someone who takes ancient languages and researches them and researches the music and puts together a song of how he imagines it would sound like. He wants to take you back to that ancient time. And we know this because it's Sumerian, and the Sumerians were one of the people who made one of the earliest forms of writing. So we have an idea of what Sumerian language sounds like, and we have an idea of what sort of music they have because we know what instruments they had. So, and we know what they're singing about. So Peter has put together his idea of what that would sound like if you put that all together. So it's played on the Gishgodi, which is kind of like an oud, apparently. So he's not just anywhere, he's actually in Babylon. He's really there. It's not like a CGI background. Wow. It's haunting, isn't it? So, of course, we cannot 100% know what it actually sounded like. There was no recordings, but we can get a good idea of what ancient music sounds like from the area. And this is from Mesopotamia, which is modern day Iraq, essentially. So I'm sure he's kind of listened to a lot of music, ancient music from that area, and based it on that. And stuff like dynamics, this is him. It's not necessarily the music. You know, we can sing ancient music in many different ways, but it's beautiful, isn't it? The way it's constantly swelling and oozing, it sounds like the flow of nature. It's very gentle and oozy. It's like seeing a gentle wave, or the breeze is so lovely, or the kind of gentle flow of landscape as well. And a lot of our music comes from our surroundings. That's why we have more jaggedy, synthetic sounding music now, because we live in jaggedy square boxes and we hear a lot of computery sounds. But yeah, that wasn't always the case. Now, as I said, he is standing in a real place in Babylon. It's absolutely beautiful, and I think he does a lot of research about the music before he does this on his YouTube channel. Go and check it out. Now, as I said, the Sumerians were really forward-thinking and they invented lots of amazing things, but one of them was cuneiform. I hope I said that correctly. But they made wedge-shaped symbols on clay tablets, and that's how we know what they were singing about. And this is one of 5 epic poems, and it was the history of Gilgamesh and about the king of Uruk. Now, I know none of this history. Let me know if you know some of it. And I suspect that many of us were not taught this in school. Maybe you were. Maybe you went to a special school where you learn about these things. But it's fascinating. Interesting how he's interpreting the language.
Ankita Bada Ki Anta Bada Suraba Nunon Uruba
So Peter is a musician in general, and whether or not this is correct, it's certainly beautifully done, and he is definitely, I mean, no one will ever know what that sounded like, so he can only do his own interpretation, but he's certainly using the lyrics to help him and inform him into the shape of the music, and that is so wonderfully done. It's that strong musicianship, and where he's using soft legato phrases to bouncy sharp phrases, and understanding what those different sounds may have sounded like in this language, a now lost spoken language, but you still have it in written form. There's a picture of a guy playing the instrument. I think from the era, I suppose. Really cool. I love how music can transport us to a place and a time. And this made me imagine what it could be like living within a culture that doesn't even exist anymore, and I think it's really beautiful. Now, if you have any songs, any traditional songs that you know or you found online and you'd like me to research and look further into, please send them my way, because this is fascinating for me. I've just learned about something I had no idea even existed. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.